All right. So I just came back from a run. Totally forgot. I took a trade today, right? And I want to go over the trade that I took. I want to start from where, like, obviously fresh from the charts into now. I want to get into that a little bit, right? So coming into the day, right? I'm on the phone. I had to go to an appointment this morning. So I had to go to an appointment for my baby girl, me and my lady. But I saw us. We swept out this high, and on we're at all time highs already. We're already at all time highs. Sitting at all time highs, we swept it out. I see we're coming down a little bit. I don't see no daily fair value gaps, so I dropped down to the 4 hour. Right, it's a Friday. I'm not really like Friday's typically a manipulation day, which is typically something I notice. So I don't want to like look for any trades that may what you call it. I didn't want to look for any trades like that I didn't clearly see because of the fact that I know typically it's a manipulation. So because of the fact it's manipulation, I was like, damn, bro, I don't want to be manipulated on a Friday. Feel me? Just got an account. Don't want to blow it. Don't want to take no risk. Well, I mean, proper risk management. I wouldn't have messed it up. But nonetheless, I keep seeing we're sweeping out highs, going higher prices, right? But I see we got a low right here. Let me see. What time is this candle? This is the 4 hour, right? 10. Okay, hold on. So 4 hour, I don't really see nothing besides just this gap right here. But drop down to the hourly. Oh, my bad. Damn. I should have looked at the time. I got on around this time. Okay, so let's look at this again. My fault. Let's go down. Going right back to the daily. So saw this. Drop down. 4 hour. Oh. Hmm. Okay. We're just gonna have to start from here. So I'm looking at it, right? And I see, okay, we swept out this high right here. Swept out this high. We have this high right here. And we're moving in bullish structure. On the 4 hour, we have a bullish market structure shift. We already pulled back, did some rebalancing, and so on and so forth. Just in case, though, you may never know. I always want to draw sell side draws. Right here, we have some low risk and liquidity. Low risk and liquidity. But I know for sure, like, doing all of this, I didn't expect us to really come down because I wanted us to sweep it out the other day. Well, yesterday. I think, no, Wednesday, sorry. I wanted us to sweep this out on Wednesday, but like as you can see, we just came up, swept out, and then like once we came down, I'm like, oh, we gonna sweep these out. Nah, I never did. Anyways, 4 hour, I don't see nothing, but now that I zoom in and I peep, we have a 4 hour gap right here. 4 hour gap. We're gonna go into the hourly. Keep in mind, I didn't. So I'm gonna go back to how I actually took the trade. So I don't wanna involve the 4 hour just yet. So I see that we swept out Asia high, Asia lows. Sorry, my bad. We swept out Asia lows. After we swept out Asia lows, okay, now we have London low, and then we have London highs and Asia highs. Two sets of highs right here, bullish, and we also have an hourly fair value gap, not fair value gap, rejection block. Damn, I'm frying. My bad. We have an hourly rejection block. So, right, hourly rejection block, and now I'm thinking we're already at all time highs. We got this chop, this barcode right here, this piece of like literally. But now that I noticed that, okay, we swept out these highs, came back down, we went lower. I'm not really noticing anything else, but like if I look at it, if we get a pullback, tap into this hourly rejection block, go lower, right? So like if we were to just come up here, sweep out London highs, tap into the rejection block, and then go down, and then probably just give us something like this, I would be like, I like that's regular. Feel me? Price to pull back into this range. But something else was also just talking to me like, man, maybe we won't do that. So hold on. Drop down stuff. the 15. Sorry, Wi-Fi is a little whack right now. 15-minute, right? So now it's like 5. I want to say I started around like 6. No, maybe like yeah, 8 o'clock. Because I got up, did my stuff, so on and so forth. Okay, yeah. So when I got on, I saw that we already had a 15-minute market structure shift to the upside. So now I'm like, all right, screw all of that being bearish and trying to take these lows and sell off and all that extra stuff. We're not doing that. We just pulled back a little bit into this barcoded range that we have right here, because this high right here, this between all of this is a slight low pullback into that range. We got this little area right here, pulled back right below it. Makes no sense. Let me just show. So resistance now turns into a support zone. All right. Anyways, we're shooting up, and after we're shooting up, I see that we have London highs. I'm like, all right, perfect. We're gonna take out London highs, and then maybe sell off. Market structure shift. We're bullish. Now I'm just looking for a rebalance for us to go higher. After I notice this rebalance, next candle. Well, damn. Okay. 15-minute fair value gap sitting right here. I noticed we have the 15-minute. I dropped down to the 5, right? After I dropped down to the 5, I'm looking at like, so I started using standard deviation, right? And when I started using standard deviation, I started to realize when I was doing it more and more and more, like, don't get me wrong, back testing can help you with doing standard deviation and actually understanding it. But what works for me now is like seeing it in live time and watching how the candles actually like move and respect those zones. So when I was using standard deviation right here, last manipulation leg, which would be this leg right here. Right here is the last manipulation leg. So because I have that, I was like, okay, let me draw from this low to this high. And then you can see, right, drawing out the zones. I do have a box for this. We tap into it, instantly reject, tap into the 15 minutes. So now I'm at the 5-minute right now. And now all I'm really looking for is a 5-minute fair value gap. All right, cool, solid. Next candle, right? We have this 5-minute fair value gap right here. And at this point in this trade, I'm like, at this point in the market, sorry, I'm looking at the trade like, okay, all we need to do is just close above this 50%, and I know we're gonna keep going. All right. Next candle drops. Now, since we have this high, right? We have this high right here, and this is exactly where my entry is. Like, literally, I go in for a mini. I say that if we close above this high, we're green, right? And now I should have, I promise you, there's so many things right now that are telling me like we're going higher. The 4 to 4.5 zone is just above Asia highs. London highs being this zone right here. Like, come on. And then like we got this rejection block. Well, actually, what I was hoping was that we would tap into the rejection block and show some type of resistance instead of like actually opening, well, the way that we actually opened up in the market, which was like shoot up instantly. But I entered in, all right, and I'm in longs. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just get in this trade. Should be green. Because when the candle was about to close, it was literally like probably like 15 seconds left, and like we were pulling back. But as we were pulling back, I entered in, and I'm like, nah, we're gonna keep going. Like, price wants to shoot up. Enter in. What did I say? Come on. I go up one more. I see that we have a 5-minute fair value gap get made right here. And at this point, I'm like, all right, let me go to the 1 minute. So like, I see that price is pulling up. And now I already had drawn like a PD array from this low to this high. Draw my PD array. 50%, line it up right. Well, The discounted area was the seat, like this 15-minute fair value gap. Most of this 15-minute fair value gap is in a discount, but price pulls back, taps the 15-minute CE right there, and versus the 5-minute fair value gap, entry in right there above this high. We pulled back just enough. Then we kept going. After we kept going to support, we pulled back to this bullish 5-minute fair value gap and then continue to go higher. So typically some people would enter in like here because there's already like a change in the stage of delivery on probably the 3, 2, or 1 minute. And then we keep going, pull back, bullish fair value gap, rebalance, and then keep going. But for me, I got in at 588, 27, 588. And then at this point, I took off like 5. I won't lie. I took off about like half my contracts. I took off, and then like now my stop loss was sitting like at this low. Let me just watch this play out. TP was sitting literally right here. Market is opening. Oh, damn. Okay. But yeah, like as you see, like market just shot up. And like first it like this is the thing. I had a line written right here. And I was like, okay, my stop loss is sitting literally right here. Like if you zoom into it, literally by a quarter of a point. A quarter of a point. I get stopped out. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? And then like we just start going up. And like I have an account that I was trying to pass today, but I was like, all right, you know what? If we just take like this 3-1 or sorry 4-1, fine by me. I'm not even tripping. Nope. Price didn't even want to. Price stopped me out by a quarter of a point. A quarter of a point I get stopped out by. And then we keep going. But after that, I wish I made fucking $1,000 today. You shitting me? But then like you look at price now, we made this big ass move. After we made this big ass move, we just start barcoding. Might as well scan this motherfucker. That's the best we could do. Nonetheless though, yeah. So that was a trade I took. I only made about $400 because I got stopped out when I first took off contracts, and I think I made only like $100 something off of it. And I definitely say like my trim skills are not the best. Like at points where I should trim, I probably didn't. I probably didn't trim, and like the one point that I did trim probably gave me like the least amount of money that I could possibly hold on to. But yeah, it was like 385. I'm pretty sure that I made this day today. But I'm gonna pass the account next week and then get a payout before the week's out. Nonetheless, though, yeah, I'm just because today was the first day of my 75-day hard, but I broke one of my rules, so I gotta start again tomorrow, and I'm gonna actually stick to it because I got my rules written down and I got everything else falling through. I just can't do one thing, and that's smoke. But as I say that, I'm currently cooking. My bad. But yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you.